Good evening, welcome to my channel again guys. Fishing the Trossachs. We're out here in Loch Chon, which is my absolute favourite wee loch. It's very quiet, it's lovely, nice and quiet. You can't beat a quiet loch. The fishing's not that great, but it's quiet, which is nice. So I'm on the canoe, as you see, you'll see the bottom of it. Paddling my way. I've just left my brother. He's camera shy. Didn't want to be featured on it, which is fine. You'll see the van just in the background. Just there, see it, in the corner. We're just heading over to the other side where I believe all the better fishing's at. And the wind's blowing that way, which I think is east that way. So the temperature's about 16 degrees, maybe 15. There is a wind. So we're going to go over to the other side, up on the west side. I've got maggots, deadbait and spinning lures with me. So just after anything that bites today, see if I can get some action for the channel. It'd be great if I could catch it on camera. And yeah, hopefully have a good evening fishing. It's about 5 o'clock at the moment, I would say. And probably fishing till 10ish. I'll come back in for about 9 towards the van, then help Sean at the shore. So it shouldn't take too long to pack up. Didn't take too long to set up the rods. Everything's in the van, it's pretty much ready to go, that van, which is nice. The canoe's a bit of a bugger to get up and down, which is fine. Got the whole lot to myself, apart from my brother. Whilst I'm paddling across here, remember, give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps us out, and it's free to create an account and subscribe. Really makes no difference to you, makes a massive difference to us YouTubers. It's so peaceful, you just can't beat a canoe. What a beautiful way to travel across water. I got myself a fish finder today. I need to get a transom arm so it fits. So expect to see that on the channel soon. That'll be really good. That'll be super handy. Figure out what's happening underneath the water, where they're at, the features and stuff. When you're fishing big water like this, it's just a case of finding the fish. But I guess once you know where the loch and where the features are, you can just go to the features. You have a much better chance. So this is us heading west. Heading up the loch. And we're just going to drift soon. There's an osprey just up there. It went to dive, but it bailed out last second, so the fish obviously moved. Lucky fish. But that's a good sign, there's fish here. I know there's fish here, I fished it before. So we're going to get a dead baiting rod out. This is the tricky bit, when you don't tip the canoe. Whoa, whoa. How has this happened? This needs to come out, drop down, come over. Right. Let that go. There's a wee tangle at the top. Usual when you're fishing. Things are forever getting tangled. Right. So I can stick that there. That's out just behind me. Getting a wee bit close to the side. Oops. Relax. As usual, the wind's changed when I get to my spot. Whilst I'm in, I've got to grab this rod. I'll set this up with some maggots on it. This isn't deep at all, so I've got to go back out a wee bit deeper. I've got my wee jingle bells on there. I'll set my drag up. So if a fish bite or pike bites it, oh no, we'll be on. It's going to be a wee bit further out, so I don't need to worry about rocks, snags and stuff. My float's under the water. I think it's just because we're moving. I'm just going to get some maggots on this wee rod. I'm literally just going to do the same with this. Just let it catch for me, hopefully. I hate handling maggots, they're disgusting animals. Absolutely rank. Okay, the weight's up here, my wee table. So I have my wee fishing box just here. You just can't see it. I'll do it, it's rough on it already. Just feed the wee trouts in that. Oh, the maggots are going crazy. Very active, very fresh, I think. Come on, wee maggot. You are a wee trouty's dinner, I think, tonight. A wee trout or a wee perch would be fine. Ugh, that one's already minging. One maggot on. Put a few on. And hope that they work their magic. Maggots are absolutely stinking, but they make fantastic bait for trout. I'm just going to stick this out now because we're getting close again. Just put the crash into a tree. I should have done this when I was further out. The good thing about fishing from a canoe is you're really connected. If a pike bites onto that rod that's behind me, I won't just hear it, I'll feel it. The canoe will shake. The camera might fall off the canoe. But you really do, you really feel it. Even a wee jack, you feel the jack on it. That's all I've ever caught here, jack pike and perch. It's not great fishing, but it's beautiful fishing. And there really is something special about it here. Love it. So I'll just let that run out a wee bit. I think I've got too much weight on it. That's fine. I'll be fine. Now I'll just have this one sitting out the side. Maggots can go back in their wee spot. So everyone's got a spot, obviously tight for space in the canoe. I've got my pike rod behind me with a jingle bells on it, I'll hear that. Maggot rod's just in front of me. I'll see that, that'll start flapping if there's something on. And I've got my lure rod which lifts just beside me here. And I normally cast that off to the right, but I'll need to go further out if I'm going to cast it to the right. Which I am obviously. So what I'm going to do is just swap this position and this. Okay. Hopefully we'll be onto a fish soon. I've got a box here, my forceps, my landing net, my spare oar. You need a spare oar when you're on a canoe, because if you lose your oar, there's a saying for it. I'm not going to say it because it would demonetise me. I'll just hopefully casually cruise down this end and hopefully catch some fish. Love this wee rod. It's 5 foot something. It's tiny. It's perfect for this. You don't get much better than that. Tiny wee rod. Now this is, so I've got all these fancy big rods and I've never caught on them. I've caught on this rod a couple of times, which is nice. I caught a 16-pound pike, which is quite big. I caught that on this, and it's a real game, it's a real play. And me fishing this and just pulling it that way, dragging it along dragging it along the bottom should make a difference. I forgot my sunglasses. Rubbish cast. We've got a fish on. Got a perch here. I'd rather bring it round the other side. It's quite a nice one. Took my big lure. I'll just bring it up here, I think. That didn't take long. As you'll see, I'm still at the same area that I was in. Very nice. First fish on camera as well. Happy days. Right, I'll let it off this. It's been ages since I've caught a fish. Good old Loch Chon. Love it. So obviously, I was eating my sandwich. Where I also prepared the maggots, by the way, for all the fragile people out there. Look at this beautiful perch. Ow. Oh, they've got sharp scales. Look at this beauty. Look at that scales. What a beautiful perch. Hey wee man, tell the bigger pals that I'm here to catch these. I caught on a big pike lure, so they're hungry. That's quite a big fox pike lure it took. I'm shocked. I was literally telling my brother earlier that they like to take things that are far too big for them. Oh, that's great, first catch, a couple minutes in. Oh, I'm getting close to the edge. Oh, bloody forgot my anchor. It's so annoying that I forgot my anchor. Just drift out. Release it quickly. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Once again, it was my wee rod. A tiny wee rod. It's a pest rod. Never catching anything else, just only catching that. I drift it a wee bit further. And I'll show you how I've rigged my net up in a second once I've got out, because I can't lose my net. I've lost my net before. And they're no cheap, these pike nets. They're rubber. They're about 60 quid or something for a net. And I've lost one already. Now Sean's got my big one, and this wee one's perfect for the canoe. As you've seen, it's just, I'm right at the water, don't need a big one. But Sean's got my big one, they're no cheap. So I've rigged this up so I can't lose it. Or I shouldn't lose it. Any of them dancing yet? Yeah, they're not dancing yet. I'll go a wee bit further. Oh, there you go. Broke my blank already. I've been on a blank streak for a while. I'll show you how this is rigged up. So obviously, it's just a bungee cord that's attached to the bottom of the net. And it's connected to another bungee cord, carabiner. So 2 carabiners, it's not going anywhere. That's what I need because I lose the net. It's terrible for it, honestly, so bad. But yeah, If you've got any questions about my equipment or anything, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer anything. I'm always honest, doesn't matter what you ask. Apart from size, obviously. Is that jingling? Nah. I would feel it on the canoe if it jingled. So it's a nice wee setup I've got. Lightweight. Obviously. I'm going to continue eating my sandwich. It was rudely interrupted. That was a nice perch. I mean, fishing is not great here, but the fish are really beautiful. They've got lovely colours on them. They're absolutely stunning. I think that was the first cast with that wee rod, maybe second. I think it was maybe second. Straight on, happy days. The perch are down low then. The problem with the canoe is, especially today I don't have my anchor, that we drift. So I've obviously just found some perch and I can't sit and session that spot. I don't have my anchor. I could go back and do the same drift across, but they'll probably move. Oh, the wind's blowing me straight into the side of now. This wind's a bugger. But there is big pike in here. I've never caught them, but there is big pike. We've had a pike snap on it, off on us before, unfortunately. And my pal caught an 11-pound pike or something. So they're here. I mean, 11 pounds isn't big, but it's big enough that it's worth fishing. Gotta go this way. Try and pull along. Wish this wind would bugger off. See how close I am to the side. This loch gets really deep really quick here, so the lures and stuff will be fine, but it's just yeah, just annoying it gets, because we're quite close to the edge obviously. Hoping to get at least another bite on. I've had a few perch out of here before, and there's perch always here at this bit. It's quite a nice bit. I've had a 5-pound-ish pike in that side, the other side there, and I've had a couple jacks at this side, like smaller jacks here, you know, just young ones. Oh, damn it! Nibbles. Definitely had a bite there. Tail's still intact, it was probably a perch. Go back for it hopefully. get beached on the side here. Just gotta let it drift a bit on the side. I'll just paddle out. I really should be further out. The cows are in the field up there now. They weren't in for ages. I can hear something, it's maybe the wind. Listen. I'll keep this running just a minute or two. See if I can. We've obviously moved. Again, we moved. That's the problem with the canoe. You're always moving. I do have an anchor, I don't know where the hell I put it though. A wee bit choppy there, I thought. Maybe we were on, but it's just waves. You always have that wonder, eh? Sean's at the other side, my brother. I wonder if he's had anything yet. And I want to go brag about my perch. So obviously it's just a wee perch, but I've not caught in a wee while, so it's just lovely to catch, I can't tell you. Oh. I thought I was the worst fisherman out there for a bit. They all went up to Loch Chon and they all had a fish, and I went up, nothing. Been up a few times at Loch Chon, I've never had a catch there. And they've all had fish, they've all had big pikes. I've had nothing. But Loch, hee-haw, oh. Obviously the saying's different, but can't swear. Oh, getting close again. I was hoping the wind would have died down. I'm hoping it does in a few hours. Wonder if my maggots are still on. I should maybe replace that with a wee lure and just let it troll behind as I'm moving. A wee replicant or something on it. Wee perch lure. Need to put a trace on it. I've not got a trace on that because it's just maggots. The pike shouldn't be taking that, hopefully. I'm dying to catch that go off when you're on the when it's on camera. It's not happened yet. There'll be a bit of editing on this, I think. Maybe I had a bit of action there, by the sounds of it, but it hasn't moved. My float's still there. I've got a smelt on the back, just angling on a float, maybe 8 foot or something up, down even. So, but that's if I'm still, so it'll be maybe 4 or 5 foot up, down, under the water. So hopefully. So peaceful. I think this loch's 2 miles in length. So I've got a fair wee bit of drifting to do. I just need to keep kicking myself off the shore for a wee while. Because it's coming that way, it's pushing me into the shore. Pushing me down the loch. And well, I wanted it to push me down the loch. But it's pushing me inwards to the south shore there. Which I was hoping it wouldn't, but it is, it's fine. It just drops right here. It's so deep here. It just drops, you can see it. But it's just pushing me into the side too much to sit and fish this bank, which would be good one day. Oh, my knees. So I took a wee break and the wind's picked up a wee bit, which makes paddling quite hard, so I might just go over and sit with Sean. The canoe's moving too fast for it to be any good. And unfortunately it's pushing the way that the bays are. It's pushing into them. So it's just pushing me into the side all the time. So I'm going to go over and have a wee fish with Sean and see if we catch anything on that side, because that's where I caught the bigger of the pike that I've caught. So we'll go over there. So shallow here. cows are so cute. Look at them. I've got a fish on. Wouldn't it be a good time to get a fish on? Can't wait for the cows anyway. I don't like cows. I might have had a fish on there, but I've lost it. They're so cute. Yeah, just pull in here and fish here for a wee minute. See what the cows are saying to it. I'm sure they won't mind a bit of company. Whoa. I think I've had a fish on there, but it's spat it obviously. Let's go see if the cows are friendly and want a wee chat. They're so cute. That face. One of them's doing a big bee. That'll attract the fish in, hopefully. See if I can do this a wee bit lower. There you go, leave it there for a minute. You've got the same hair colour as me in this Highland coo. I did think they'd come up because cows are very curious. Hey, you wee curious bugger. Sean's got a fish on, so we've got to get over there as quick as we can with the canoe. He'll have it in the net, we'll help him unhook, get it landed. What? Nice one! Just put it in the net! The good thing about Loch Chon is nobody's here. You can just yell across the loch and communicate. He's way over there. I mean, you seen where it was originally, eh? He's got his net. Right, go on, Sean. Get it landed. Before it was a big one. Go on, Sean. Anyway, better go over there and help him. So we're back towards the van. The window was too high at the other side, so come over. Sean had a wee fish, so now we're just spinning. It was a wee perch he brought in. It wasn't a big one, but it was his first perch, so right. So now we're trying to get a bite. Sean, watch it. I'll take fish out the water. So our trip's ended. Unfortunately my camera died, and yeah, we caught 2 perch between us. It's hard fishing at Loch Chon, I tell you, but it's beautiful and it was a good trip and we're glad we went. It was windy and midgy at the end, so we ended it a wee bit early, but we're both happy. So yeah, we'll see you on the next adventure. Like and subscribe, thanks.